Yeah, of course. So Vault SMP is a server using the Vault Hunters mod pack. Vault Hunters is developed by a team led by Escal85.
Let's talk about an SMP owned by you.
Oh, yes.
So you're not the sole owner. It's also owned by Aragon.
Yep.
And so
Aragon
it's
Telly,
yourself
yes.
and Aragon Telly. Is Vault SMP new, or have you done it before?
This is an entirely new thing that we're doing. We had the original plan back in November last year, but because of things like life and jobs and all that kind of stuff happened with Aragon and our developer, we kind of just had this unspoken moment of being like, okay, this is on the back burner for just now while we all get our stuff sorted out. But then I messaged Aragon maybe last month at this point and said, hey, should we jump back in this and get it done? And he was like, yes, absolutely, let's get it. I absolutely would love to. And we got straight on it. I did the artwork for the announcements for players because we couldn't really afford to pay an artist. We did have an artist that did the logo and the banner initially. I cannot remember who it was. I'll need to look that one up. I think it was something along the lines of Mandradox or something like that. But that's just me. I'm not sure if that's right or not. But since then, we've been getting people that were initially interested back in, and then we also got a few tweets out, and we've had our Twitter account doing really well. I think we hit 400 followers the other day, and yeah, since then we've just been playing on it. I think it's been up since the 1st of June now, so it's been up for almost 3 weeks, and everyone's having a lot of fun. There are people that are on and that are not right now because of, again, life and moving about and doing work and stuff.
I guess VidCon this weekend as well.
Yeah, that as well. So there's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff, and they get on when they get the chance, but the community is really, really wonderful, and we got a bunch of amazing players to join, so yeah.
So I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, but I want to hear you anyways, so hear what you have to say about it. What is, because every SMP is kind of different. Lifesteal is obvious what Lifesteal is, what is the idea behind Vault SMP? Because I assume it's just not just let's all play a world together. There is something behind it, right? I mean, I've seen there's something behind it, but I want to hear you kind of explain that.
Yeah, of course. So Vault SMP is a server using the Vault Hunters mod pack. Vault Hunters is developed by a team led by Escal85, and it basically turns the game into a progression-based action RPG, which is, well, that's basically how I'm remembering it verbatim from the book that it tells you in game, because every time that I tried to describe it myself, I called it Loot Goblin-y, or Looty for short. Yeah, so I have a solo world on it as well on YouTube where I call it Looty, so that's just kind of what I've
honestly fair enough
coined for it at this point. But yeah,
because I know when I raided you one time, you said, were you playing Vault Hunters? I don't know what Vault Hunters is. I made the joke about me not being invited to the SMP, but then after you said what you said, I realized there is something called Vault Hunters, and as you explained now, I mean, I've seen other people play it on like a server or something, but I genuinely don't know what that is.
Oh, really? Okay, so basically, when you're playing in the game, you can basically make these little pocket dimensions that are basically dungeons that you run through and get all of the loot and stuff and complete objectives and progress through the game that way. And the end goal of it, and there is an end goal to this one as well, which is really, really nice, is to get, I think it's 25 artifacts, which are items you get from completing the vault, and getting into the final vault that way.
So if you've already looted a vault, can someone else loot the same vault?
No, they're all individual to the people. You can party up with people. So think of it like you're joining a Bed Wars game in Hypixel. You can party up with people to make sure you all go into the same one, but otherwise you kind of go into your own individual experience with it.
But that's what I mean. But like, say like there's a blue vault right in front of both of us, yeah, and we both enter separately. I guess at different times.
It would go into the same vault if you're partied. Otherwise, Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to go into the other person's vault.
Okay, I guess let me rephrase it to make more sense and to what I'm trying to ask. Sorry. So there's a blue vault right in front of us. I go AFK for like 2 hours. You go and do the vault, and you complete the vault. Let's just pretend. I don't know how long it takes, but let's just pretend you've completed the vault. Okay. Can I then go and do the vault and complete it as well, or is it like locked off because you completed it? Because you said that you have to get 25 artifacts, right?
Yes. So the portal will only stay active as long as the vault is being run, and once one person's complete it, that's pretty much it. there is a time limit on the vaults, so there's 25 minutes initially to run the entire vault and do the objective. So if you went AFK for 2 hours and came back, there wouldn't be a vault there anymore.
Oh, so how are you meant to get all 25 artifacts then? Do you have to like trade with people, or can you get that yourself?
You can run multiple vaults.
Oh, okay.
Every vault you run is going to be different. Every single one is different.
But if someone runs a vault and completes it, that vault disappears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I meant. Sorry. Okay, it sounds to make sense now.
No, you're good.
Okay, and then this is how it is on your SMP as well, yeah?
Yes. So in the SMP, people can party up, or they can go on their own little self-contained adventures and do what they want, or build and do all that kind of stuff as well. Like, research mods and get into that, because you need to run the vaults to unlock the mods, which is where the progression part of the progression action RPG thing comes in. So
got you. Okay, it took me a little bit of time.